As you can tell, we are just figuring this out.
They say in theater, the show must go on.
I'm Seth Rudetsky.
And I'm James Wesley.
So this is the first Stars in That House.
And thanks to Seth Rudetsky and James Wesley, it does.
But I'm only a cockeyed optimist.
They created the daily live stream series Stars in the House just days after Broadway theaters went dark last March.
We had a team ready to go, within, I think, 48 hours of us having the idea to do it.
It features stars of the stage and screen coming together to lift spirits and raise money for people working in the arts.
I think people love seeing their castmates again, and if not even their cast, just their friends again. So it's kind of like it's almost like when you go out when you're doing a show and you go out at 11 o'clock after the show to hang out. So it's giving people a chance to get together and feel like, oh, wow, we're all in this together.
For fans, it's a chance to connect with their favorite artists in a whole new way.
You keep me company, you keep me lifted.
From intimate living room performances.
Okay, so let's make it clear. You guys are actually in your bathroom, right?
To bathroom serenades. This online stage attracts audiences from across the globe.
I would say that is probably the biggest surprise of doing this whole thing is the number of people who watch it around the world live, even if it's 2 a.m. or they're in the Philippines or Australia and it's 9 a.m. the next day, people watch it.
Rachel from England, $25. Hello from England, watching here with my 2 kiddos.
Loyal viewers helping the show raise more than $700,000 for the Actors Fund.
It's for anybody in the arts, no matter what they do. So you're on stage, off stage, you're in front of the camera, you're behind the camera, you're front of house. So you're an usher, you're a makeup artist, whatever you do in the arts across the country.
The Actors Fund is a lifeline for artists during normal times, even more so during a pandemic.
People in the arts that are gig workers, there is zero work for like 95%. There's never any work for gig workers in the first place in the arts. It's so difficult as an artist, and now there's no work.
The show also shifting at times to support other causes like the Humane Society, the Trevor Project, and the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. And every Tuesday last month, Seth and James turned their mics over to Black Theater United.
Think about what the world needs in terms of equality and inclusion.
They're just doing great stuff, and they're really trying to make people a lot more aware of the racial disparities on Broadway. It's like, it really opened my eyes. I was like, wait, because I played in so many orchestras. I'm like, boy, I'm not realizing like those orchestras were like 95% white, constantly. So it's not just diversity on stage we have to see, but so much behind the scenes.
As for when Broadway curtains will rise again,
I would hope it comes back in the fall, but I believe that it will need to come back with people wearing masks
in the audience.
And I don't know if all the shows will come back at one time. I think it'd probably be a trickle effect.
I'm hoping that when Broadway comes back, theaters are not, literally, I always joke like, the same dust mites are there that Ethel Merman had. I mean, that's what it's like when you do a Broadway show backstage. It's like, you can't believe how horrific it is. So I'm hoping that when Broadway comes back, theaters have a much higher standard of ventilation.
But until that day comes, Stars in the House will be there to entertain, engage, and advocate for the arts.
Oh, that's heaven to me.
Amy Cohen, Fox 5 News.